So in this video I'm going to go through 4 disturbing stories that have come out in the last few weeks, but there is a connection between all 4. And what I want you to do, I want you to guess what that connection is and put it in the comments below. So if you know the answer, put it in the comments, and in the next video I'll pick a winner and put who the winner is. Now all these cases are alleged, but there is a lot of evidence they have taken place. So the first one is based on a Lucasfilm employee called Brian Young, who has doxed a Star Wars fan who's been critical of Star Wars. So if you've not heard of the word doxing, what it means is you find out the personal details of somebody and you post them online. Brian Young even went to the point where he created a fake Twitter account targeting that individual. Okay, so this is a Lucasfilm employee who's got the details of a Star Wars fan and leaked them online because that Star Wars fan was critical of their movies. Now doxing is considered a harassment and bullying, so this shows that Lucasfilm employees are harassing and bullying people who dislike Star Wars movies. Now on to point number 2, this is where 2 female employees of Disney are suing Disney because they claim that they were paid less than men, even for the same job titles and same job roles. And this came just the day after Captain Marvel, which we were told is a feminist movie, crossed over $1 billion in revenue. So it shows that Disney don't really believe in feminism because they're paying their female staff less than men. And their lawyer claimed that women are treated as cheap labour. And also in Britain, Disney's own reports show they pay women less than men. So in Britain, they're required by law to submit pay details, and it shows that after bonuses, women are paid around 40% less than men. Now on to number 3 is this case where Brie Larson tweeted a message about somebody who was critical of her, and that person received around 50,000 tweets at them attacking them. So what happened was somebody who was critical of the Unicorn Store, which is Brie Larson's directorial debut, he put out a tweet saying that Brie Larson should have waited until she had more time as a director until she created her first movie. And what happened was the official Netflix account and tweeted Brie Larson's resume, pointing out all her awards and all her credits as a producer, writer, and now a director and also an actor. And then Brie Larson retweeted that and put Netflix. And that meant that 50,000 people went and attacked or harassed that person who tweeted the original tweet. And also the media called that person a troll. Yet it wasn't really critical, it wasn't offensive by any means, it was just a criticism that Brie Larson has directed a movie without having the relevant experience. Now on to point 4, and this is the final point. So this is a church called Hillsong, and it's a very controversial church because it was based in Australia, and one of the co-founders, he was found to have sexually abused 7 young boys, and the son of the founder paid those young boys off and he gave them millions of dollars in out-of-court settlements for those cases to be dropped. But Chris Pratt is a member of this church, and also Justin Bieber, and what these celebrities do, or all their members, it's estimated they have thousands of members, and they pay a portion of their salary to this church, and this church generates millions, perhaps even hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and it's estimated they only give about 5% of all their revenue to charity. So this church makes mega money, and they essentially keep it all to themselves, and that's how they are able to pay off these children who were sexually abused by one of the founders. And also the son of the founder said that his father attacked these boys because the boys prompted him to do it. Now Chris Pratt has also been criticised for being a member of this church, but this church is anti-LGBT, and there's been a whole host of allegations where they're throwing out people who have gone to church and said they're gay or they're homosexual, and the church has thrown them out and discarded them and said they cannot be a member of this church. And the church have also used gay conversion therapy, yet Chris Pratt claimed that this church is completely open and anybody can join it, yet there's been many instances where people have been thrown out or been sent to gay conversion therapy. So these are 4 disturbing stories that have come out in the last few weeks. But there is a connection between all 4 stories, and what I would like to do is put in the comments below what that connection is. But there is a connection, it will make you think. Now if you want to find out more about these stories, you can Google them, you can find out a lot more information, or leave any comments below or any questions and I'll try and help you. But it's just 4 disturbing stories that have come out in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and they're all related to one subject. So again, if you know what that subject is, leave it in the comments below, and also please like and subscribe if you like this video.